Hi guys! Today I want to show you my loose Switch collection, meaning that these are all the loose games that I have without boxes, which is totally fine for me. I'm not a total stickler on having cases with my games, but these are just games that I happened to find at random places, and they were affordable enough for me to warrant buying them loose. First, I want to start by saying that I did get these little Switch cases for these loose games at a pawn shop. So the pawn shop I went to, they were selling these for like $2 each, and it was like buy one, get one free, so I got a total of 4 of these. And to be fair, I did go to a different pawn shop, and I saw these same empty Switch cases, and they were selling it for $15? $15 for an empty Switch case? Yeah, that was insane. So I lucked out by getting the little Switch cases for these. And this was even before I started collecting loose games. Starting off with the first case, I have my Splatoon games. So I do have Splatoon 2 and 3 in here. So I did pick up these Splatoon games from like 2 different pawn shops. I do remember not paying that much for them. And I'm gonna say this right now, I think the most I paid for a loose Switch game is probably gonna be my Yoshi game. Everything else, I refuse. I refuse to pay $10 to $20 off of MSRP for a loose Switch game. I don't know why there's so many loose Switch games. It's 2025. It's not hard to just keep the box anymore versus like Game Boy Advance games where the boxes were just cardboard. Like, it should be easier, and yet there's so many people just selling loose games. But honestly, I also been told that some people do that on purpose. Like, they trade the games loose or sell them loose and then sell the case separately. I don't know how true that is, but I have heard that might be the case. On that note, I don't think I pay that much for these games loose, so I'm thinking maybe $15 each. It just depends when I picked up these games, because again, I picked them up from 2 different pawn shops, and usually when I do pick up loose games, I pick up more than just one loose game. So yeah. Now opening this case and seeing the Pokemon Snap game, I do remember where I got most of these loose games from. So there is this one pawn shop, he had a bunch of loose games, and that's when I bought like a bunch of those games, because when I do buy like multiple games, they do like discount them for me. So even though it's like less than like $20 off of MSRP, they do like an additional $5 or $10 off of each game when I buy multiple. So this case has my Zelda's Link Awakening, my Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I bought that game digitally when it came out, so now I have a physical copy of this. This was gifted to me by a friend, so this wasn't something I spent my own money on, but I believe they paid about $30 or $35 for this game, which is a little bit higher than what I would pay for it, because honestly, I don't like New Horizons, because I'm a New Leaf girly. So yeah. I got Pokemon Snap, and for some reason I have Pokemon Shield, which I don't play mainline title Pokemon games, but I decided to pick this up because maybe, just maybe, I can get into it, but I'm not entirely sure. So I like to call this case my Mario case because there's nothing but Mario games in here, with the exception of like this Switch micro SD holder, which holds 2 micro SDs if you needed it. So of all the games that have loose, the only one I actually played would be Yoshi's Crafted World, and I've been having so much fun with it. It is so cute. I never played a Yoshi Woolly World game before, so this is my first time, and I played Kirby's Epic Yarn Adventure, and I really enjoyed that game, so I really enjoyed the Yoshi one. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, I'm not too pressed not having a case for it, if I'm gonna be honest, because it's just like, what, a Wii U port, and it plays like every other 3D Mario game that's out there since Mario Wonder, so yeah, I'm not too pressed about not having a case for that. Same thing with Super Mario Maker 2. I never got into playing Mario Maker 1 myself, but I remember watching a lot of YouTubers playing it back in the day. And since, you know, I was buying a bunch of loose games anyways, I might as well pick up Mario Maker 2 for my collection. So yeah, that is my loose Switch collection. It's not a lot, and to be fair, I don't want it to be a lot, but I'm not gonna like not buy loose games. If it's a game I really, really want, then I'll probably wait and see if I can find it online with a case about the same price or less. But if it's a loose game and it's not really something that, you know, I'm like, oh my god, I need to have a case for this game, I'm just gonna buy it, especially if the price is good enough for me. So yeah, that's my little Switch collection that's loose. I'm gonna hold off on doing my full Switch collection up to this point because I am missing a few games in my collection. I don't know where I put them at, but we're gonna have to find out where they are. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!